Hey, brothers and sisters, Matt Hatton here. So we're in the middle of a snowstorm here in New York. So I just wanted to take a quick break from the snow and give you guys a quick video on troops because I get tons of questions on troops as far as what you should do with them. So I put together a video that covers everything that I know about troops and everything that I was able to find in one easy, convenient spot. So let's jump into it and see what there is to see about the troops. So as far as the troops, we are going to go through basically all the different types of troops. We're not just going to talk about mana troops and ninja troops. We're going to talk about, all the different levels, the 4, 3, and the 2 stars. Oh, end user agreement. Okay. Raise your right hand. I, Matt Hatton, do solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole troop, and nothing but the troop. So help me YouTube. After watching this video, I will no longer answer any questions about troops when my friends or Alliance brothers and sisters ask. Okay, sounds good. Instead, I will tell them about this video and save my time and energy for questions about Titans, wars, and team strategy. Okay, I like it. All right, let's jump into it. So as far as the troops, we're going to go through the fantastic troops, where to find them, and what the heck to do with them. As far as the troops and where to find them, the question I get a lot is where to go. So how do I get to Western Windermere? Well, if you head north towards the Titan, then hang a left and head west, you're going to run right into Western Windermere. If you go to Province 5, Stage 8, it is a outstanding place to farm for troops. It's actually the best in the game. You're getting 0.12 troops per flag. So as far as flag usage and the economy, it is the best bang for your buck as far as a flag when troops are concerned. And then this stage is also great for the adventurers kits and backpacks. So a lot of times when I have extra flags, I'm definitely farming Province 5 Stage 8 on the Season 1 map. Not only get the backpacks, but just get those troops because they're great to feed the other troops. If you're lucky enough to get those, you're going to need to feed them. So another source of the troops is going to be the regular daily summon token that you get. You can summon up to a 3-star troop if you're lucky with this coin. Keep in mind with the VIP pass, in addition to getting the second builder, which I believe is crucial to this game, you are also getting an additional daily summon token, so that brings your total free tokens up to 2 per day, which is pretty cool. And then the odds as far as using this summon token, you have a 1.7% chance that it's going to be a 3-star troop. You have a 15.7% chance that it's going to be a 2-star troop. And then there's a 16% chance that it's going to be a 1-star troop. Do keep in mind that you do have a 0.00% chance to pull a 4-star troop with the regular summon token as well. So if you are really looking for the 4-star troops, unfortunately without spending tokens or gems to do pulls, the epic troop token is going to be the one free way that you can have a chance at the 4-star troops. So with the epic troop token, you can use it in 2 different portals. There's the epic troop summon token, which is the standard portal, and then once every 2 months, or once every other month, I should say, the ninja troop summon comes around. So I'm going to tell you never use your epic troop summoning tokens in the regular summon portal ever again. Save them all up and always use them in the ninja troop summon. The main reason is that in the ninja troop summon, you have a 10% chance to get the epic classic 4-star troops, the same as the regular summon, but you have an additional 5% to get the epic ninja troop summon. So it really doesn't make any sense at all why you would use those tokens in the regular portal. Just, if you wait, at longest it's going to take you about a month because you're just waiting until the next month that the ninja troop token or summoning portal isn't active that month. So just save your coins and trust me on this. It's a lot better odds and you're going to get a lot more return for those tokens if you just wait for the ninja summon. So the Hero Academy is a end game way to train troops yourself as well. You can train 1, 2, or 3-star troops through the Hero Academy. There's another cool thing about the Hero Academy that we'll talk about in just a second, but I'm going to save that for after we go through the 4-star troops here. So in total, for each element, there are 8 troop types total. So the question I get a lot is, which troops do I keep? Which troops do I level? Which troops do I feed? And why are you telling me to do this or that, with the troops that I'm asking about? So we'll go through these troops one at a time really quickly. So as far as the mana troops, these are the troops you hear everybody talk about. They're the 4-star epic troops. They are outstanding because they provide a mana gen speed increase for your heroes, which you'll, if you see the troops, you're going to notice the diamond at the bottom right of the troop card. That's going to tell you that it's a mana gen increase. And what I'm going to recommend on these is these are the troops that you, no matter what, you want to level these up. You want to keep 5 of each element because you it's not going to hurt if you do run a full mono team at some point and you have mana troops on each one. That would be great. They don't even have to be leveled up to be effective. But the breakpoints as far as how to make the mana troops even better is if you level the mana troops up to level 11, it's going to make a very fast hero charge in 6 regular tiles or 3 ghosted tiles. If you level up the mana troops to level 17, it makes a slow hero charge in 11 tiles or regular tiles. And then if you level it up to 23, it's going to take an average hero and reduce the charge time to 9 regular tiles. And then at level 29, it will actually take a fast hero and allow them to charge in 7 tiles, which is pretty cool. But it is going to be expensive to level up these troops. I think getting to 12 is pretty reasonable. So you can, kind of aim for 12, but 17, 23, and 29 are going to take a significant amount of time and resources to get that to that point. So, take your time and don't expect this to happen overnight. Do also keep in mind that talent speeds or talents speed up mana charge rate as well in addition to these troops. So if you are close to a breakpoint, but you have some heroes that speed up mana charge on your heroes, then you can be moving from like a slow to a average or an average to a fast or etc. Without having to level the mana troops all the way up. So the next troop that is pretty cool is the Ninja Troop. Again, these are available every other month through the Ninja Summon portal. I would recommend leveling these up with the mana troops. What's cool about them is they have a very high attack out of the gate at 23% increase in attack. And then they have a bypass defensive buffs, which is standard on these types of troops. That gives you a chance to basically bypass any defense, and you can bypass reflect or counter that the enemies might have. So I would recommend keeping 2 of these, maybe 3 of each element. The reason why I say keep 2 is that ninja troops are really best for fast or very fast snipers or wings. So the way that I approach my team build, I'm really never going to have more than 2 snipers at any given time. So that's why I say 2. If you did have a hero that maybe was a fast sniper, you didn't really need a increase in the mana because your mana troops weren't leveled up. You could maybe put a 3rd one in there, but these aren't the type of troops that you want to go for 5 of these and put every hero on your board with a ninja troop instead of a mana troop. So when it comes to leveling, definitely level the mana troops first because those are the bread and butter of the game. They're the best troops in the game. The ninja troops are good, but they do not replace the value of the mana troops across the board. And then, again, keep in mind that the bypass on the ninja troops is nice for your wings or your heavy hitters that are maybe hitting one target because they are, again, able to bypass defense and they're able to bypass counter or reflect, which does come in handy if it goes off. So the third in the epic category of troops are the what everybody calls the critical troops. I do not recommend leveling these up in any way, shape, or form. I recommend keeping 2 or 3 of these. Really until you get a full stock of the mana or a combination of mana and the ninja for your heroes in each element. If you don't have mana troops leveled to a breakpoint, sometimes critical troops can be really nice because they do provide a really good defense and health boost. Plus 16% defense is very noticeable, and it can mean the difference between getting killed and surviving a hit. But again, do not feed these and do not level them up, and we're going to talk about why not to feed those right here. So With the Hero Academy, the other cool thing about the Hero Academy is at level 9 you can actually retrain your epic troops, and this will give you a chance to change a critical troop into a mana or a ninja troop. So hold on to your critical troops, don't feed them. Even if you can use them until you get some of these other mana or ninja troops, and always keep in mind if you do get the Hero Academy leveled up to level 9, which will take some time to do, then you can always convert those and kind of fill in the gaps of what you need for mana and ninja troops. So the first of the 3-star rare troops is going to be the Devout Battler. They have different names based on the element, but the stats are going to be identical. So I'm just going to go through the holy of all these. Just keep in mind they're the exact same stats for all the different elements. The names just change. So I'm going to recommend keeping 2 or 3 of each element of this type of hero specifically. The Devout Battlers provide a pretty decent attack, and then they provide a nice health and defense. So these 3-star troops are needed for the 4-star challenge events and the weekly raid tournaments. So you don't want to feed all your 3-stars if you have any intention of doing any of the 4-star events or challenge events, because you need some troops. If you don't save these, then you're going to be stuck with like 1 or 2-star troops or whatever you might have farmed recently. You're gonna have to use those on your heroes, and these troops are gonna be significantly better than like a 2 or a 1-star troop. This specific troop does provide, in my opinion, the best overall stats when compared to the other 3-star troops, but we'll cover those troops quickly just so you can see what those offer. So the next is the Devout Assassin. The attack and the health is going to be lower on this troop, but it does have slightly higher defense. I am going to recommend feeding these troops though, unless you don't have anything better. These troops can be used for the 4-star challenge if you don't have the first troop that we just talked about, and if they are the best that you have, use them. But if they are not, feel free to feed these. You're not going to really need to save these troops at all. And then the next type of 3-star rare troop is going to be the Exalted Guardian Construct. It's going to provide less attack and less healing bonus than the first troop that I recommended, but it does provide just slightly higher defense, but overall it is not a better troop. So again, same story as the last troop. I'd say you can use these in the 4-star challenge events and the weekly raid tournaments, but if you have better troops, go ahead and feel free to feed these troops as you level up your mana or your ninja troops. And then as far as the 2-star troops, so we have the Exalted Monks. These are going to be the best in class for the 2-star troops. They provide a pretty good defense and pretty good health. The 2-star troops are what you're going to need in any of the 3-star challenge events and weekly raid tournaments, which in my opinion, the 3-star events and tournaments are some of the more fun content in the game. So it's definitely recommending, or I'm definitely going to recommend that you save at least 2 or 3 of these in each element, for the main reason that again, this is each element, so unless you're running a mono team or like a 4-1 team, you might need a few more of these heroes. But my approach to the events and the tournaments is really at most I run with like a 3-2 most of the time, so I would only need really like 3 of each of these elements, and most of the time I have a lot of these that aren't leveled up, just sitting around, so I've never really run into a problem where I didn't have troops. But if you want to kind of optimize what you're dealing with in the 3-star challenge events and raid tournaments, then this is the troop type that I would recommend going with. As far as the last of the troop types, we have the Devout Wizard. Now this is going to provide slightly higher attack, but again, you're taking a hit on the defense and health, so I don't think it's worth it. So if you have any troops with this stat build, I would say go ahead and feed them, unless you don't have anything better. And then, overall, when you look at all the troops, when is enough per element? So my goal is to basically have 5 mana troops of each element. So 5 fire mana troops, 5 holy, 5 nature, 5 ice, and 5 dark. That might be a little overkill because in some situations I'd be fully comfortable running 2 ninja troops, but I know once I get to 5 mana troops in each element, there's absolutely no reason or no use that I would ever have to have extra. And I probably wouldn't be leveling up all 5 of those mana troops, but it would be nice just if I do want to run a mono team, then I'd have a mana troop for each one if I wanted it. For the ninja troops, again, I'm only going to go for 2 in each element. Once I get past that, it's really not going to be at any use for me because I'm only running those at a wing if I do use the ninja troops. And then as far as the critical troops, I would say just hold on to 2, but as soon as I get the mana troops leveled up to the breakpoints that I need or I'm comfortable with, or I have the ninja troops, then I will get rid of the critical troops. So I can either, convert those critical troops through the Hero Academy or to a mana or ninja, or I can just feed those to help get my mana troops up closer to like one of the breakpoints. It's going to make a difference. For the 3-star, I would just recommend, keeping 3. This might be too many, but my thought on 3 attack or crit troops is that if you want to run a 3-2, which is likely, then you'll have 3 of these to put on that element, and then obviously if you have 3 in each element, you'll have the 2 to cover the second half of the 3-2 team. And then same thing with the 2-stars. I'll keep 3 of the defense health troops that I recommended, and then I can run feel comfortable that I can run any 3-2 team that I want in any of the 3-star challenge events or the 3-star raids. As far as the leveling of these, just because I'm collecting all these troops, as the mana and the ninja are the only troops that I'm going to consider leveling at all. I have leveled a couple of the critical in the past slightly, but I stopped about a month into the game because I realized it was just a waste of resources. So until I get 5 mana troops fully leveled and 2 ninja troops fully leveled in each element, I would not consider leveling any of these other ones, even for the 4 or 3-star events. But the good news or the bad news is that I will probably never reach a point where I get more than 1 of these mana troops up to level 30 anyway. So just feel safe to approach the strategy that you really just should only be leveling the mana troops. And then if you have a ninja troop and you just really don't have a ninja or a mana troop in that element, then you can level up the ninja troop slightly, but honestly you really don't need to with the ninja troop because the attack bonus at level 1 is still pretty good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this content. Feel free to share it with your Alliance members or any friends that ask you about mana troops. But thanks for tuning into this video, and as always, we look forward to seeing you on the next video. Take care, everybody.